Hi everyone, I'm Ashley, and today I have a junk journal scrapbook kit to share with you, traveler's notebook kit, mixed media kit, art journal kit, whatever you want to call it. Just a bunch of bits and pieces that are pieced together, real ephemera, fake ephemera, different pieces, different craft bits. It's good if you're just starting scrapbooking and you want a thing that's like a variety, a big pack of variety. One thing I would like to say is, as a thank you, I always include these little miniature scrapbooks in my kits as a free thank you. And this one's just got some Tim Holtz paper on it. And this you can use however you like. If you have a standard size traveler's notebook, it'll fit in there. You could use this as a planner, just planning things out, writing stuff down, writing down notes, craft ideas. You could actually use this as a scrapbook, a miniature scrapbook, however you want. That's just up to you, and a thank you and a freebie. So let's start with all the little bits and bobs in here. So I have this rose lace in here that you can get. This lace, this trim lace, some burlap ribbon, this absolutely gorgeous lace. It's very big, and it's quite a big piece. This beautiful lace. A long piece of this beautiful lace trim. So, as you can see, it comes with a lot of lace. Then we've got a piece here of vintage film strip ribbon. Then we've got some paper ephemera bits here, tiny little ones. So I'll just take all those out real quick. So it's just some things, I don't know if you can see that, just little bits. There's some butterflies, white butterflies, and a lot of florals. Here's some just pretty little tickets. These are just things you could use to embellish. And florals and weddings go together. This kit is called the Vintage Wedding Kit, if you look it up in my Etsy. And then this one is an actual like bride and groom kind of thing, and then I just included some other little cutouts of like couples and a family here. This one is two females, but if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. I just included it. Then I have these little bits that are like plastic and clear, and you can see through them. They make really nice things to put on papers, and they kind of look like stamps, so I'll show you what that looks like on the paper. They look pretty cool, I think, on paper. So I included a couple of them. This is love, there's a bird, a butterfly, and this little thing. And I also have one down here that says joy on it. Then here are all of the little more mixed media pieces. We've got some little rosettes here. There is a lot of different buttons in here. This one is a shank button. It has a little hole on the back there. So you can see there's a lot of different buttons in here. And then this is a beautiful clock button. I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to get some focus on it. It's beautiful. And then there is a bunch of different beads in golds and silvers and white, as I felt like those went with the theme. This one right here you can see has these beautiful leaves carved into it, and these lovely looking sort of pearl beads, and just a lot of really beautiful beads that I've included. And then a little bottle here that you could add as a charm to a scrapbook and fill it up with something, maybe, if you want. And then some tiny little bobby pins. so that's everything that is part of the little bits and bobs that I've included in this kit. So let me just put these all right back into here really quick. Now let's get into all the paper bits that come with this kit. There are some Tim Holtz florals here that I've included. Because like I said, florals and weddings. This little cutout that I have that says flower. This just says romance. It doesn't really go with the wedding theme. I just cut out. There is this playing card from Tim Holtz. Just this little Rome sort of magazine cover cutout. It's vintage ephemera. And then there's just these little journaling cards, this little journaling card, another just very floral journaling card, and that's why I included it because of the florals. This is a Tim Holtz Found Relatives card, and it just has this cute little couple on it. I don't know if I'm completely in frame here, so I'm sorry if I'm not. And then there's just this little embossed piece right here that has like florals on it. I don't know if you can really tell though. Here's some scrap paper with lace on it. Here's this beautiful frame. It's kind of got some mermaids on it a little bit, but I just thought the color really went with the wedding theme. And then here's another frame sort of thing. Then I've got a couple of paper scraps here. So this I just included because the colors. And then there is just this scrap with these beautiful leaves on it. And I have a bunch of doilies, so I have this big silver one, sort of kind of big white one. Sorry, let me move these off to the side so they're not in the way. This heart-shaped golden one, and this white tiny circular one. Then I've included some CD envelopes, because I just like the way these look, because you can see whatever you slide into them. So I included some of those. A little vintage postcard, another sort of frame, some vintage book pages from a play called Our Town, some Tim Holtz 6-inch papers, and here's just a scrap paper that I had that I thought would look nice in there. I've included some dressmaker pattern, some little floral scraps from Tim Holtz, this scrap piece of paper, this scrap piece of paper, this beautiful vintage sewing envelope, and I just love this image because it looks kind of like a wedding dress, and I thought that was beautiful. Then this vintage book page of a book about flowers. And it just had a lot of white flowers on there, so I included it. And then this beautiful music paper. And that's everything that comes in this kit. So if you like it, it will be in my Etsy shop. Again, this is the vintage wedding kit. So thank you for watching.